The top 3 skills that I look for while hiring someone on the product role are the problem solving, first principle approach, and ability to go into details of the problem. So it was 3 years back, and I think like process has changed a lot since then. So at that moment it was a 3 round. First round completely focused on assessing the data ability, and then followed by product abilities and product thinking. That also includes the work experience questionnaire, and then come to the first final round that was basically focused on the problem solvings and the cultural fit. So it was basically the 3 rounds interview, and like each was like eliminating round that led to the internship offer. And coming to the second part of the question, so basically it was the whole journey was more towards focusing on the learning than the delivering. So the first and foremost task was understanding the product industry, getting the technical acquaintance, since I was pretty new to the product management part, right? So the 2.5 months was completely spent on the product and industry understanding, and then developing some product skills like designs, wireframing, system thinking, developing a customer empathy, and understanding the technicals involved into the product, right from the API to the domain objects and different systems that make the product work. Like all of these skills that I learned on the job, that these helped me to convert the opportunity into full-time. When I started interning, I started working on a pretty new product, and since then I have been continuously working on improving the same product, doing 0 to 1. So at the time of internship, we had set up some base principles, some protocols and framework, and the deep understanding of same has become a very critical part of my current day-to-day role. This differ from the level of product, like at which stage the product is right now. So for me, most importantly, I have been using your prioritizations and user and business centric approach and the technical abilities to make day-to-day decisions and chart out the next things to do into the product, right? And again, like for all of this, so the first and foremost important thing is to have a first principle approach. So that is coming as a like most important things to apply all of these 3 skills. While hiring a PM, it depends on the stage of the product and the kind of role that we are hiring right now. But the top 3 skills that I look for while hiring someone on the product role are the problem solving, first principle approach, and ability to go into details of the problem. A basic understanding of APIs, domain object will be enough for aspiring PM. But again, these are not a very mandatory criteria to crack into the product role. What really matters is having a learning attitudes. Once you get into the roles, you can learn all of these. So it really depends on different kind of role or like kind of requirement we are hiring for. So learning attitude matters here, and basic API understanding and a domain object understanding will be a plus. There are a couple of resources or books that I used to follow or used to read. So 2 books that I recommend are The Design of Everyday Things by Don Norman, and the second one is Hooked by Nirail, right? So both of these are focused on developing your problem solving and your so enhance the design thinking approach, or like how do you like develop the design eye for a design, eye for a neater user experience, and eye for a neater UI. Then coming to other resources, so keep an eye on the case competition that is happening across different websites. So one thing that I used to follow was PM School's live challenges. So they have this case competitions happening every week where they release live challenges and also upload the winner's case study, that has helped me a lot to gain an insight around like how do the product cases works, and like how does what are different factors to consider into the product journey. So one of the first thing that you should do is to start participating in the case competition, right? And keep observing the daily product that you use in your like day-to-day life, even to the smallest details. Where is the button placed for different kind of actions, right? And while you approach to any problem, ask at least 3 levels of why. So basically, develop a lot of curiosity to get a deeper understanding of the problem, and to improve on the problem solving, you should start doing puzzles.